If you ain't Brittany, Lindsay, Heather, Fran, all you hoes is mid. Heard a fake rumor about me and got something on the kid. That don't change the fact that there's just no flavor in your riz. That was given from the stars, so it just is what it is. Now drop the bin, well, when I step to the plate, everybody knows that I electrify. Every time I just pray and never fall, even when the bullets sick when I signify. Every girl is out of my league, so these days, man, I just wife Geminis. They thought they had us down bad, now we going 25, 29.
Welcome back to I'm Not Cappin. I'm Rapping Show. We got Pops, we got Rozay, we got Big Low, and our guest for the night, we got the one, the only Swagger Dagger. What's good, man?
Yo,
What's
Everybody
good,
good
bro?
tonight?
yes,
What's
sir,
good,
man.
bro? Talk to me. Talk to me. What we doing?
Let's get into it, man. The name Swagger
What's going on?
Dagger,
What's going on,
man.
bro?
How'd you come up with the name? Any influences? Anything that helped you create the stage name? Anything like that?
Oh man. Oh, that was like years ago, man. That was like I went to we went to this play to see Macbeth in like 11th grade type shit, and we was like just like all I know like I remember it was like at the end there was like a dagger that pulled out or some shit, and then next thing I remember I was like damn like I was like that might be dope, so I was like swagger I got that, and then dagger was kind of like you know like conquering over your enemies type shit. So I think that was really cool the way I kind of pieced it together. So
I
that just made
got you. I
sense to
got
me.
you. Well, let the people know where you from, man. Where you reside from, man.
Valley Stream, New York, 516 in Long Island. Representing the 516. You know what I'm saying? You know, we this is a major, major special, major special type shit.
I feel you. I
I'm
feel
out of
you.
New York. Yeah.
Pops, let them know.
Yeah. You got Queens in the house. You know, Queens in the house.
Salute, 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 salute,
Well,
salute,
man.
salute.
But hey, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. We checked you out, man. I'm really messing with your song 25 by 29. Man, is it you got a story behind it, or how'd you come up with the process of making that song, man?
I ain't gonna lie though, that's like the one song that like I thought of in my head that actually came. It actually sounded exactly how I sounded in my head. Like I remember I was like scrolling through BeatStars and I was like just picking a bunch of beats and I'm just like kind of going through them. But I heard that one with the chords and just like the background vocals and like your da 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 da. I was like, oh shit, this is about to be like something different. So when I heard it, I was like, oh, and then just when the beat dropped, it was just like, oh shit, like I had to write to this and. It's just like kind of one of those like I trying to put in like basketball terms type shit. Like you down or like you was down 29, but you at least up 25. So it's like you know what I mean. So it was like one of those songs that I was just like really motivated. It's like a real good like energetic feel to the record. So I was like just challenging my pen on a whole different level when I wrote it. So that's arguably one of my best songs I've ever dropped so far. Like yeah, like as of today, arguably one of my best songs.
How long you been making music?
Uh, I officially started dropping in like 2020, but I've been rapping for like at least a good 10, 12 years damn near. Since like I was rapping since I was like 14. So I'm 27 now, so but yeah, man, I've been doing this for a minute, so low key, but I'm still learning obviously too. Like I'm still learning obviously and doing what I can, but yeah, very 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 still dedicated, you know what I mean? And trying to like push my pen to the best way I can. You know what I mean?
I feel that you mentioning writing, like as far as when you going into the booth and stuff, are you like do you freestyle first, then you write something down, or you just write something down and then you coming up with some stuff on the fly, or how's your creative process overall look like?
Yeah, like sometimes I freestyle in my head first, and then sometimes the lyrics will come to me. Then I'll be like, oh shit, okay. Then I'll remember to write it down first, and then put it onto paper later. You know what I mean? So that's why I really remember how to like write and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how it helps me create more. So like I'll think of a bar and be like, oh, that's really hot. Like So I make sure to write that down and always keep it like I have like a whole list of notes, to go off of. So it helps a lot to like always write it down as I'm thinking of it too. So
Residing from New York, man, what's some of the sounds, some of the artists you grew up listening to, who you still listening to now that helps you when you get in the booth?
oh yeah, without a doubt, Hove for sure. Hove without a doubt for sure. As far as like Hove lyrically, kind of think like you know Nas, Biggie, or even like the new guys like like Fabio Foreign, Lil TJ, you know what I'm saying, or like just like a lot of like a lot of like New York, what I'm saying, the 50s and the G units obviously, but yeah, I look up to those dudes a lot, as far as like style and talent and shit like that. So yeah. And Jadakiss too, Jadakiss obviously Jadakiss like so, yeah, like I look up to those guys a lot.
I feel that if you had to pick one standout artist as far as your biggest influence, who would it be?
Mm, I'm gonna say M. I'm gonna say Eminem.
Eminem.
Yeah,
That's
I'm gonna say
Lowe's boy
Eminem.
right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna say M for sure. No doubt, I'm gonna say M. Yeah, yeah, M for sure because I think he's one of the dudes that inspired me to rap. You feel me? So it's like I wouldn't be able to at least rap half a syllable if man didn't exist. Like not even a syllable, at
Hmm.
least half a letter. If that man didn't
That
exist,
boy's
so it's like
influence is crazy.
oh beyond, bro. Like he just got it like that. You know what I mean? So for me to, I mean, hopefully I want to do a song with him one day, God willing. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, like that's just he's one of those dudes that's like I really want to. Like I still to this day like am inspired. That man got me through high school, college, like a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
What do you think of your style is?
I like to experiment a lot. I think that's what my style is. Like just experiment with a lot of like flows and lyrics and things like that. So I like to bounce around a lot, and just like be a like sort of chameleon when it comes to like, just being able to have a diversity of like flows and lyrics and things like that. And always just try to keep it honest and always just keep it authentic at the core.
Okay.
Most definitely, man. So look, Swagger, man, I got a few questions for you. Now, with
Mm.
every artist, there always comes a journey that they have to go through before they get to where they at currently in life. So explain your journey to the people. What inspired you to say, hey, this is what I'm gonna do, this is what I'm gonna attack, and I'm gonna keep on doing it until I get to that level that I want to be at.
Um, well, my parents are, very like old school Christians type shit. You know what I'm saying? So they always believe like rap is like the devil's music and shit like that. So
Right.
some real wild shit. But I think my elementary school music teacher, she really inspired me to like really like go for it. You know what I'm saying? And like
Hmm.
she was like the reason why like I love pursuing it. And she like she put me onto the classics like you know Ray Charles and the Beatles and John Mayer, you know what I'm saying? Like, a bunch of classic stuff. So she was like kind of like my second mom to me, you know what I'm saying? Like she always like, taught me the she kind of taught me everything I know from reading, rhythm, how to read notes and lyrics and things like that, recording, so I was kind of like a little like little apprentice, like, always running around the classroom type shit, you know what I'm saying? I mean, sometimes when the kids would like go outside and they would do recess, I would just be with her, just to hang out with her. You know what I mean? So, but she was always like a real inspiration. I do that personally. You know what I'm saying? And I still keep in touch with her to this day. So,
That's
yeah.
good, and that's good that you still keep in touch with. Now you mentioned some of the old soul music artists, Ray Charles, the Beatles. Do you try
Yeah.
to implement some of that inside your music now that you're making?
Yeah. Yeah. I try for sure. Yeah, for sure. Like, absolutely, for sure. Like, I think there's a lot of like such good music, even like artists that like put out songs, but then around that time, but nobody really heard of them type shit. So it's like
Right.
I always try to pay homage to that. You know what I'm saying? And I love like the samples. Sometimes I hear a sample on the beat, I'm like, oh shit, what is that? And then like I'll go back and then Google it, and I like just try to hear the song before it became sample type shit. So I love that shit a lot. Just being able to like just seeing how great it sounds on the beat, and then also just as its own separate entity of a song. You know what I mean? So yeah, like 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 I would like obviously Temptations and like I'm trying to think like Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. You know what I mean? So it's like just like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I love to it's a lot. It's a lot of like interesting like artists that I like to to like tap into from that time. I mean, I remember like Gladys Knight and the Pips. You know what I mean? So it's like I always try to like I like to dabble in that a lot. A lot of 80s, even like 90s, even early 90s stuff shit. So yeah, without a doubt, like that.
You just like to keep your music ideas abroad. You like to expand. You like to dip and dab and everything else. That's good. A lot of artists can't do that nowadays. So that's good that you actually try to implement that on your journey.
Friend, all you hoes is mid. Heard a fake rumor about me and got something on the kid. That don't change the fact that there's just no flavor in your riz. That was given from the start, so it just is what it is. Now drop the pin. Well, when I step to the plate, everybody knows that I electrify. Every time I just pray and never fall, even when the bullets stick when I signify. Every girl is out of my league, so these days, man, I just wife Geminis. They thought they had us down bad, now we going 25, 29. Johnny.